Abbas Ali Diwan.
Abbas Ali. Abbas Ali, huh?
You are all from the 3 years training program, right?
That's right, yes.
And I was with you all in the 100-day training program.
Oh, beautiful.
I was with Irma.
Okay.
So Irma is in the next room and I would want to meet her. That is why I have come here. And I wanted to meet Dr. Flint also.
You are here. So you finished 100-day course.
Yeah, I just finished the 100-day course and then I took a franchisee of Ayush Shakti in Colaba.
That is you are selling supplements.
No, the entire center, like similar center, I opened in Colaba, South
So
Mumbai.
you will see the
Oh my
patient.
God.
You will see the patient.
No, I am not seeing the patients.
Okay.
I will
Because I think you did your Munga diet.
that was long back.
When? When?
When I was doing the 100-day course, that time I was doing all I was cleaning the toilet and I was.
No, but after doing your this 100 days program, you followed the monk diet, as well as after following that diet, you didn't go for any kind of wrong food. Is that true?
I'm trying.
Why I'm asking that, I'm telling you, this pulse is really, really, really good. Really good. That's why I'm asking.
So you are taking
To be very, very honest, okay, I will tell you a secret. Okay. I hugged Dr. Clint. I hugged Dr. Jivan. I hugged Krishna. Trust me, it was their energy that transported into me.
What was
You're so happy, that's why, right?
What was your problem?
I was in my 20s when I had degenerating bones. And I could not understand why it was happening.
Degenerating bone क्या diagnosis रहता है डॉक्टर ने क्या बोला?
नहीं, actually I had a lot of other issues, blank cake, and then I went for MRIs and all those
तो
things.
क्या diagnosis था? डॉक्टर ने बोला हुआ ना मेडिकल
हाँ,
डॉक्टर
मेडिकल डॉक्टर्स
क्या बोलता था क्या बीमारी?
they were saying कि भाई degenerating bones हो गई है and sciatica है and what was all other things they diagnosed and but luckily from very childhood, I did not believe in allopathy. That was the best thing that would have ever happened to me because when I was very young, my parents I had fever and they had taken me to allopathy doctors and the best of doctors. They kept on giving me medicines for all the possible fever there is, but the fever would not go, and they did not understand. So they were giving me typhoid, malaria, all possible medicines I took, and nothing happened. Then luckily, I shifted to homeopathy. My mom had a homeopathy doctor, so I shifted to homeopathy, and for a very long time I was taking homeopathy medicines. Then I came to know about Dr. Madam because of the TEDx talks by Clint. So then I googled Dr. Pankaj Madam, and then whatever home remedies he had shown me, I was trying those things because I had a lot of sinus issues. So I took cabbage and I took the ajwain and I started taking that thing, and I realized my sinus problem disappeared. So I said, this is powerful, and see, once you start using it, only then you will start building trust and faith. Yeah, moon later on it happened. Actually,
How many days you took?
Actually, I was fasting also. So whenever I fast, I take morning. I take that moon soup only, and I would commence my fast. And in the evening, then I would break my fast with whatever.
First over.
Yeah.
What you were having? How you were breaking your fast? Because I know
Don't go and sit it.
he's not telling that. He's telling I was eating mung. But how he was breaking the fast, that he's not telling.
Because so clinically is all right now.
Because everyone try to check his pulse. Please. First of all, pulse. Yeah, everyone check his pulse.
Afternoon comes,
Yeah.
what type of
Yeah, well, that's the next level. That's true. If you get a
Don't ask
win,
any
that makes you
questions.
think
Don't
about
ask
it.
any questions. Just write down the pulse. Because he has to tell about his everything, story about it. First we have to finish this because maybe the some other questions.
Same.
Whatever you are eating, not digested properly.
अच्छा जो खा रहे हो डाइजेशन नहीं हो रहा है लंच आपको लग रहा है क्या कि खाना डाइजेस्ट नहीं हुआ है हैवी लग रहा है पेट अभी डाइजेशन ठीक से होता है
Toxins, mucus, gas.
गैस
Mucus, gas, toxins, mucus.
गैस नाम है
Gas, toxins, mucus. Then toxins are not eliminated.
Yes.
tip of finger tip of finger
So write it down. Yes. Yeah, you come, Sissy, you go there. Always tip of finger must be there, huh? Everyone. Try to focus when you put the tip of fingers. Okay, like this. Yes.
Not all, but 10-20% people they are doing.
Yes, yes.
We have general disabled. He is just starting off IBS and he has lots of trust on eyeshadow, 100% trust. Anything you want to give, either kind medicine, this medicine he wanted to give. So now we are starting some medication. You can just check pulse. Now almost 90% is cured. 80 to 90% is cured. Now he can eat outside also. Earlier, if he eats outside any type of food or any spices food, he will feel like motions, continuously lose motions. Now he is just normal. If he taking outside vada pav or anything he eats, now he is having normal motion. So you just check his yeah, motion. Bowel movement, IBS, irritating bowel syndrome. Now is like 100% trust on us. She is like, you just give any medication we are taking.
how did you get this phone pulse with
Yes.
the bracelet you just
हाँ. आप ये निकालो. You just check on this. Yeah, no.
and the glasses
हाँ, glasses. Just read. Because
And when I'm doing it, do I need to be down?
Yes.
Yeah.
To read it, Eagle. Yes, so I wasn't here yesterday, but I just read the Vata.
Yes, yes, Vata. And in Pitta, there is Sam and Nira. This is good Pitta and bad Pitta. So earlier he has that bad Pitta pulse. Now he is having good Pitta, good type of Pitta. Thank you.
And we meet you again on 31st for a special cooking classes.
Oh.
Hope you are enjoying this.
Let's have a receipt on the.
There is a producer from a Netflix TV show called Ugly Delicious that contacted me and said we want to do something in India, a special episode. Is Dr. Ram available? So they came. Do you guys know the person who is in Parks and Rec, the Indian guy? What's his name again? Anyway, there's a famous Indian actor. Anyway, so he came, the chef came, they came and they ate Chef Manoj's food, and they were so surprised.
Yeah.
They just need to change their name of their show from Ugly Delicious to Beautiful Delicious.
Thank you.
So you can see him and Dr. Ram on Netflix if you watch the episode on India.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much love.
Yes, sure.
Here, just after eating to rest.
So what you had seen in the pulse?
What are there like water and
What excess what?
Pita and water kapha? No, nothing.
Excess pectine heat was there. Along with that, mild kapha was there and hormonal imbalance was there. So hormonal imbalance you will not learn now because it's totally little different. So she had PCOD.
Sorry, she had?
PCOD problem. Polycystic ovarian disease. So in that generally we will find a little bit kapha pulse also. So all three doshas are there. But prominent was pitta and heat, So that is why along with that she had lots of migraine, acidity. This problem was also there. So first I asked her about that only. So she said I'm suffering with migraine and acidity. And then
How is the circulation? Circulation was
it's okay. Circulation was fine.
It took a few moments until I could feel the pulse, so I had indicated that I swell.
Yeah, so that is hormonal imbalance. Because in her pulse swelling was not there.
okay, so the
Slightly you feel a little different pulse.
different,
Yes.
And took time.
Yes.
So that means it was a bit of a dull pulse. It's a bit dull. It's-
Dull.
Yeah.
Dull pulse is related more of hormonal.
I think I didn't place the finger correctly.
Yes.
You saw that? Okay. Yeah, because I think I felt the
No, it's
pita, I
well-
felt in the bottom finger.
Yes. It's little confusing. That's why first we are telling this 5 pulse only you have to learn vayu pilka and arm and swelling and low circulation. These are the main basic. If you will learn, definitely other things will be easy for you.
And was there any arm in the pulse?
No.
For me, it was not a really thin pulse.
So that's why she's saying a little bit different what she feels.
Yes.
What you feel, ama, that is hormonal imbalance.
Okay. Feels close. Okay.
Yes. She, periods are irregular, so she is conceiving.
How old is she right now? So what's her age?
26.
And in terms of the movement of the body,
In spite of vayu, pitta and vayu both are very high.
so would that be
Pitta and vayu is up to 2 because she's getting headaches and migraine.
so is that up to 3 if it's in the head?
Yes. See, sometimes in this type of patient, pitta is 3 and vayu is 2. It also happens here. And sometimes if vayu is 3 and pitta is 2, going up. But along with that, extreme heat was there in her pulse that you mentioned. When you will touch the pulse, immediately you will feel the heat. So in normal pulse, you can't feel heat or hotness of the body. If you will press it, you feel little hot pulse. So that is heat in the body.
Do you mean like temperature? Like the temperature was elevated?
Not only temperature, but it is like temperature, but it is considered as when we are checking the pulse. You can feel that heat in the pulse. Want to ask?
See how many for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, check.
Thank you. Can you just share your experience? How you're feeling?
The patient, she's 5 months pregnant, and actually we could feel after we were told, we could feel that there is a second vaginal pulse, which is it corresponds to the baby, and it's located in between Vata and Pitta position, and that's because the baby is growing in this area. So I think we are all absolutely ecstatic to have been able to feed the baby.
Thank you.
It feels to me like there's actually there's like a side pulse alongside it.
Yes, yes. In between Vata and Pitta.
Yeah. Namaskar.
She said it feels as if there's two different pulses. Well, there is, but you can tell that one pulse is really strong and then the other pulse is really light, and it's between the Pitta and the Vata. It's magic.
Okay. Did you find like any pulse? I mean, we have checked like 4 to 5 people's pulse.
Yeah.
Where did you find anywhere that now this was the perfect or this was the most accurate that we have found in any of the patients? Like when you just check the pulse and then you ask the questions accordingly and you felt okay, this was the perfect pulse that you were able to judge. Did you find anywhere? Like even one symptom, if you could.
I got symptoms, yes, but I wouldn't say that it was perfect.
No worries. But then, would you like to share your experience, like how it felt, or even you?
Well, what I appreciated most about it is that yesterday we did the practical exercises among ourselves, my fellow students, and then we took practical into real world today with actual patients.
Right.
And with real conditions. And so that brought it home for me. Now, of course, being a student, I have so many questions and non-stop questions, you know. What exactly am I feeling? What exactly does it mean? Am I applying the right amount of pressure, too much pressure, whatever? So it's been a hit or miss for me, because some, I would say 50-50 in terms of diagnosing, you know, general,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes, are you experiencing, for instance, if the patient, if I detected high levels of activity with the Pitta pulse, then I would refer to my sheet here as my guide and ask a series of questions.
Right.
And once for instance, one of the patients had high Pitta, and she confirmed it when I asked her if she was experiencing acidity and you know, some inflammation. I also looked at her skin and whatnot to see, and she confirmed it.
Yes.
You know.
So I think this was the perfect thing. I think for day one, what you are doing is more than enough. It's fantastic.
Well,
this is how you learn. This is when you check each and every person, you feel the pulse, you go through the notes, you compare it, and this is how you learn. This is the basic. Start from doshas, amas, agnis, and within few days you will be doing very fine.
And I also want to say it also helps to have the right teacher that can convey the information and supply the answers to our questions, which you have been able to do.
Thank you.
Because I don't always ask direct questions because of the way I learn.
Yes.
You see, so it may not be the normal way. I may have to come in from the back end, and so you have obviously dealt with students like me before.
Yes,
so
yes,
experience matters also.
Yes, yes.
Best thing in all of the situations that there is the doctor next to us and can tell us if we are correct or not.
So it will be there like for this whole day. This is the thing that we are doing. Even afterwards also we will be doing. And this will be always with you. And we will be always there for any help in future.
Right.
By phone or consultation, Zoom call, any email. will be always there. Right?
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
So the people will be here so that they can.
Yeah, support. It goes on. Yeah.
Do you want some help to carry that?
Yes. Anyone else is remaining to see the pulse? Everybody has seen? Yeah. You come. Yeah, she come. Yeah, great. थांबा तुम्ही बसा. Everybody, you want to see one more time? Yes.
Learning, and learning. For us also, and for you, it's just beginning. So have patience, everything will line up properly.
Yes, for us really a wonderful opportunity to get even the chance to get so many different clients. The problem in Germany it wouldn't be possible at all.
Yes.
You know, you can do it just with friends or family, but not just
Not with the patients,
Yeah,
yes,
no.
definitely.
And so it's really.
So when Dr. Herman was there, I think you were there, right?
Yeah, I'm organizing the clinic
Yes,
with him,
yes,
but
yes.
in this time I'm translating for the client, I'm writing everything down, and I feel like I'm not focused enough. I tried it once, but it didn't work for me. I think when I'm better in feeling the pulse, then I can do it. But for the beginning, I lost my focus.
Yes,
it
you
was
can't.
not possible.
So when you are learning the pulse, definitely focus is very important. That's why when we are checking the pulse, we are just doing this and we are closing our eyes because we have to focus on that. So if you will focus, then definitely slowly you will learn.
And we just focus on just the pulse taking. We don't have too much worry about like even asking the patient, right? Just
Yes, first you check the pulse, you don't have to ask it, you know. We are asking because we know since many years, sometimes we are asking while checking the pulse also because they came to know immediately. But for you, focus on the pulse and then leave the pulse and then just
do the eye contact with the patient, what Dr. Naram used to do. That helps a lot. If you are the patient, then 100% patient will be yours. So listen them properly, make a eye contact, and always with smile, you know. So that will help you a lot.